Good morning, my name is Glenn Hayward, the proud owner of Good Works Auto Repair in sunny Tempe, Arizona. This is another episode of Underneath the Hood with Glenn. And today we have a 2014 Mazda 6 that came in for an inspection. This lady is driving the car kind of as a see if she wants to buy kind of thing, and today is her last day. So she decided to go to a shop and have it checked out. And these are the very reasons why we insist on people just coming in and paying for a pre-purchase inspection to make sure that everything is good and sound on the vehicle prior to buying it, prior to spending your hard-earned money. So while Joe was doing his inspection today, he started, checking all the fluids and checking all the things, and it came in because it had a check engine light on. The check engine light was for a temperature sensor, which the vehicle has two of them. One of the sensors was saying that there was something wrong with the system. So it could be the sensor or it could be something in the cooling system. So of course, while pulling dipsticks and looking at different things on there, he noticed a couple things. One, it had a brand new radiator cap on it, which is, not unusual for a 10-year-old car. But he also noticed that when he pulled the dipstick, and I'm going to show you this, he found out that it looked very milky. And when the oil looks milky and not clear, and you can see that the oil is very milky looking on the dipstick, that means that there's coolant in the oil. It is mixing with the oil and it makes it very cloudy and milky like that. So one of the things you want to check even for yourself prior to buying a vehicle, regardless of whatever work they say they've done on it, you also need to check for yourself and make sure that whatever was done or not done resulted in everything being good. But that's a telltale sign that there's coolant mixing with the oil. So what happens is it depletes the coolant because it's going into the oiling system, which makes the car want to overheat. And so we have two temperature sensors on here. One was reading 206 degrees, and the other one was registering 88 degrees. That could be because that there's deposits on one of those sensors that's keeping it from registering right. So when there's that disconnect, if you will, between those two sensors, the information that they're supposed to be giving should be equal once the car is heated up. So what it's telling me is that there's something wrong. Something is clogging up that tubing where the sensor sits, and it's giving it a wrong temperature reading. So what we're going to recommend to this lady is that she gives the car back to them. And as you can see, they've cleaned everything on this car. This entire engine compartment is completely steam cleaned, looks beautiful, looks almost like a brand new car, even though it's a 2014. But the underlying thing is that she's going to have a problem with this. If she had said, yes, I'm going to buy it and taken the car, she would be buying an engine for this thing, or at least a head gasket for it. And then the subsequent cleaning of all of the whole engine oiling system and the engine cooling system, which has now been contaminated with motor oil. Nevertheless, the thing is, buyer beware. Make sure you're doing a pre-purchase inspection prior to buying your vehicle. It's going to be a lifesaver and a money saver and a headache and heartache saver when your hard-earned money has been spent on a car that is essentially has thousands of dollars worth of repairs that need to be done on it. Thank you again for watching today, Underneath the Hood with Glenn. If you do live locally here in the Phoenix area, come see us at Good Works Auto Repair. Thanks for your time.